Hello, Allison Kirk here. Time for today's Real Talk. Today, I would like to talk about consequences. The consequences I'm living with for my actions in the past 15 years. What am I talking about? Let me explain. 15 years ago, I broke my left femur, and I have been in and out of physical therapy since that surgery. And it took until last year to find a physical therapist to diagnose the root cause to my dysfunctions. And the consequences I'm living with that I regret, but at the time I didn't know what I was doing, was from excessive crutching. After my first surgery 15 years ago, and then my second surgery 3 years ago, when I was rehabbing to come back from those surgeries, I was on crutches for 6 weeks. And at times, I found myself, pretty much every day, I found myself excessively crutching. The day after my first surgery was a half mile. 4 weeks after surgery, I'm crutching up hills almost 10 miles. And I didn't understand at the time what I was doing or how it was hurting me. I was just had to get outside. I needed exercise. I didn't know how to just be still and heal. That concept was foreign to me. So I did what I knew how to do. I knew how to exercise. I was crutching so much. I was racing older women around a retirement home at one point. They were on their walker and I'm on my crutches, and I'm literally turning it into an event. And I just thought the more I crutched, the sooner I would heal, and I would be back to running and hiking like I loved. But that's not the case. It was a year ago that I found my current physical therapist. And this is after seeing over 10 physical therapists in the past 15 years. And it's only since I found my current physical therapist that I have seen progress with a lot of chronic dysfunctional things I've had going on. Some of these dysfunctions have almost made me want to stop running. And when I met him, he diagnosed the root driver to my dysfunction was from the excessive crutching. My jaw almost dropped when he said that. I'm like, so you're saying for the past 15 years, I have been suffering consequences from those actions? He said, yes, Allison, your excessive crutching has actually twisted your spine. And so everything's out of alignment, and we have to untwist your spine. And that literally didn't make any sense to me. But for the past year, I've been in the journey of untwisting my spine. It's been really agonizingly painful and slow and frustrating, and also rewarding, because I'm like getting in touch with my body, and I have to feel things and let him know. Before I just tuned out, but now it's like I'm tuning in, I'm healing, and it's literally been such a beautiful journey. And sometimes the hardest work is the work that we're avoiding. And I don't need to avoid the work anymore. I don't need to excessively crutch. I just need to lean into my body, what it's saying to me, and listen to my symptoms. And literally, the sky's the limit. So for any of you out there that are suffering from consequences that you've made poor decisions with years ago, just know that you're not alone, and we should learn, grow, and do what we can with what we've learned, because the sky's the limit. Thanks, guys.